There were these two guys in Georgia pretending to be part of the Wu-Tang Clan.
What?
Driving around in a Rolls Royce Phantom.
I don't even remember what the RZA looks like, so.
Really?
What?
He's like the most famous one.
No, but
By
like,
far.
I
He's
think that's what I'm
iconic.
saying is he's like the most famous one, but I don't remember.
Whoa, you were into
He
Wu-Tang,
just looks
weren't
like
you?
he's kind of sleepy and faded the whole time.
I have to see him and go, oh yeah, that's him. If I saw him on the street, I'll be like, oh yeah, that's him. But I can't think of him like the way I could think of Snoop Dogg, the way I think of fucking all the West Coast rappers that I grew up listening to, like even some East Coast guys like Nas or whatever. I can see their faces.
What about Meth Man? Can you see him?
What about Redman?
I can see him too.
He was just affiliated. He was never in Wu-Tang.
No more Red Band.
Well, no, but I
Because
can
of the
visualize
movie.
Redman sometimes.
Because, well, I should be able to think both of them because of the movie, right?
Yeah.
But then, yeah.
These guys, they scammed hotels.
Oh, ODB came in. ODB came.
Okay.
Yep.
What's he look like?
He's the most memorable looking one.
He has a dreads. He had the crazy dreads.
Yeah, you're right.
Chip Tooth.
How many members were there?
like it raw.
He was the most memorable, though.
Raw.
Oh, I remember MTV used to have this show where they
Crips?
would give you the lyrics of these songs that like the most commonly misheard lyrics, and then that song was in it. So I learned the lyrics because of that show, but I forgot them all. Anyway, so
That proved nothing.
Yeah.
I just want to say that.
I just wanted you to know that.
Hey, at one point I knew these words, but I
you know
forgot
this
them again.
pointless story of my past.
Hello, NASA. I used to know how to destroy this asteroid headed towards Earth, but I have forgotten.
You know, I mean that's what JK News is all about:
That's
sharing
very
pointless stories.
Thank you.
No!
Pointless.
And jack off stories and jack off stories.
People get inspiration. We save people from killing themselves.
True.
This is a fucking source of life.
Yeah.
There is a point to this.
They find good jack off material, not just the fucking whatever okay shit.
Yeah.
Okay, anyway, so these guys, they scammed hotels out of more than $100,000.
Hotels?
Hotels, because they would book these rooms saying it's that they work for Rock Nation and that they are part of Wu-Tang Clan. And so they ended up, so for example, this one hotel, they scammed them out of $45,000.
Damn.
This other hotel,
That's a lot of money.
who's worked with the FBI, they said that they didn't pay their $39,000 tab, and the Rolls Royce Phantom was rented from this limousine company, which reported a $60,000 loss. And two recording studios also lost $17,000.
Wait, even they didn't realize it's not Wu-Tang?
Maybe they really look like them.
Well, here's the
See
photo.
pictures.
This was a Phantom that they used.
Okay, that's a Wu-Tang car for sure. 100%.
And here's one of the guys.
No,
Oh!
not
is
even
that?
close.
Which one is he supposed to be?
No, maybe.
No, not even close.
None of these naked face ass boys.
But maybe these guys did us all solid and they ripped off racists who thought that they looked like Wu-Tang.
Or what if they were like, I'm a part of the Wu-Tang Clan, but like the behind the scenes guys.
Yeah, maybe.
Oh, that's
Like
sad.
we make the beats.
Oh, they new rappers. Yeah, new rappers.
Oh, like that's hired by the Wu. Like we're like the new generation Wu-Tang.
So what they did is
Wu-Tang.
Wu-Tang on the blocks.
What they did is that they used one stolen credit card and another one that was likely fake. And these two guys, they have been charged with conspiracy to commit wire fraud and aggravated identity theft. Wow. So what they did was at this one hotel, they had a reservation for 10 rooms booked for Rock Nation and Wu-Tang Clan. And so
What were they gonna do? Open all the doors that connect the rooms and run from one side to the other?
Oh my God, how fun.
that is
I always
fun.
wanted to do that.
So what they did, so then this hotel sales director called Rock Nation and asked them if they were the ones that booked this because it just seemed really fishy to this person. And so that's when they confirmed that that's not them. They have no affiliation with these guys. So once they got there, they were detained. And there were two guys that were also detained with these other guys because they got like a crew of people with them. And two of them said that they were homeless and that they were recruited by these guys as bodyguards. But then these other guys,
I just picture the weakest crackheads as their bodyguards.
That's crazy as hell.
Has Wu-Tang responded?
Not that I know of.
I guess if they showed up in a group of like 50, yo, we're Wu-Tang, and then you're just like, oh shit, there's so many people in my lobby. All right, and then they try to like pass it off.
If black guys in a Bentley roll up with all these chains and they look important, I would have been like, I don't know who you are, but I gotta take pictures with you.
But we know
Yeah, especially if
Wu-Tang
there's like 50 of 'em.
is someone you're not supposed to fuck with. They have a whole song.
They forgot about the song.
They forgot the
But
fucking.
then I would question
If they
if
said-
they came out there like Wu-Tang, I'm like, which one?
If they said they were if they said they were D12, I'd believe it.
Right. That's what
Right,
they
that's better.
I feel like you gotta know at least 3 members of Wu-Tang. You gotta recognize at least RZA, Method Man, and Ghostface. Like if you recognize those 3, and if you don't see one of those 3 in a booking for Wu-Tang, fam, scam.
Yeah.
If they pull up and you're like, oh shit, I'm pretty sure these guys are D12.
Or if they came out with basketballs
only know-
and then they were like, we're the Harlem Globetrotters.
So that's big.
Because you
Because
don't
they
know
could
what he
do
looks
that.
like.
If you could just do that, you're probably.
Or why did they just not say they're anyone and they're just ballin' ass people?
They want to get special treatment, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, they did. They totally did.
Because if someone said Wu-Tang, I would have fanboyed.
Yeah, clearly you didn't even know who.
Frankly, Globetrotters, I would have fanboyed.
You say who?
Fanboy.
Globetrotters, for sure.
D12,
I don't think the Globetrotters could like afford 10 rooms either. I got 16 tickets when I put 10 on Pump 5.
Wow.
Really?
Shit.
But they're so talented.
Where are they
They
supposed
are.
to be from?
Harlem.
Harlem Globetrotters.
Duh.
Do you think the tryouts for the Washington Generals, the guys who play them, is like, hey, you gotta miss all these, and they're like, oh fuck, okay. You know what I mean? It's like that went in. He's like, fuck.
I wonder if they get ankle breaking insurance. Because they get, never mind.
Ankle breaking. I know what you're talking about.
ankle breaking.
Why'd you give up?
Because he heard it out loud.
Because their ankles break. Because the Globetrotters, they
Have you
fall them up.
have you been to a Globetrotters, anybody?
No,
No,
I
I
want
always
to.
wanted to as a
When
kid.
they like pants the guy and fucking.
Do they travel or are they only?
Yeah, they're always traveling.
I always wanted to as a kid.
But like, what happens in it?
They had a cartoon show that I used to watch on Cartoon Network, but I think it was older, but I watched it.
Just imagine like a play, and they like the pantsing, and then they do crazy trick shots.
So it's like the circus, but for basketball.
Yeah, and then they'll bring on a little kid, and then they like hold his finger, and he's like spinning the ball, like oh. I know because Taika watches this shit.
Ever. I've tried to do that.
Still can't do
I
it.
can.
3 times.
I could do between the legs. What do you think of that? Is that cool? I could do that.
Cool. That's really cool.
You know you can't. You're not athletic at all.
No, I can. I
played basketball in high
used to
school.
play basketball in high school, yeah.
Basketball.
Or not high school, middle school.
That's even worse.
No, I say it was pretty good.
He's at a show on team.
Hey, G, I'll have you know I was JV, junior varsity.
That's nothing to brag about, dude.
Pretty big time. Yep. We never won a game, I'll have you know.
How did these guys make money?
How to who?
How did these guys make money?
Ticket sales, right?
Yeah.
No.
These guys.
Oh, they had a stolen credit
Stolen
card.
credit card.
All fraud.
Just 2 credit cards?
Damn, how did they get a fucking roll?
It might have been an Amex. You know, Amex ain't got no limit, so
So when they get these 10 rooms, right? They're just charging a fuck ton of rooms
Yeah, that's
and just
why-
staying there? Like,
That's why these
there's-
hotels got like out of $45,000 and shit. Like
just
that.
use
they probably were gonna sell the rooms. Like
on Airbnb or some shit.
that or like tell the homie, yo, I got this room for $500 a night. Whoop de whoop, come holler at me and take the cash from that.
It's usually 1,000.
I wish I knew more too, because
I want to know
they
what
don't
their
give any
scam
more
is.
info.
Yeah, because I'm like, how are they making money here? And they're racking up these bills
They just want to chill.
and live the VIP life.
Yeah.
And what's the point of it? Because they're also going to a recording studio.
Yeah.
Maybe they were aspiring rappers.
Yeah, they're trying to do like this rapper's life, but
If they would have got on, they would have been rapping about it. Remember scamming the hotels for 10 rooms? Bada boom, bada bing.
Wu-Tang woos.
Out of all the other groups, Wu-Tang.
I know, they're legendary, man. Why?
Well, maybe because they have a lot of people.
Maybe that.
How many members are there?
Not as much as fucking D12.
Nah, it was 9.
For
but-
D12, all I remember was the game.
And the fat
At least they
guy.
didn't say they're Prince. That would have been hard to pull off.
That would have been hard to stomach.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 members.
On Wu-Tang?
Yeah.
I didn't even know that. I only know 4.
there's also Kwan, right?
Yep.
Yes, Raekwon, Jizza, Spectre
Where?
Deck, you got.
Oh yeah, I know that. Oh my god, I know more than I
Rakim.
It's
thought.
Raekwon right here.
Oh.
Yeah,
You got. Nope. How do you. Jizza?
Jizza. It's the RZA and the Jizza.
Jizza, and the ODBs.
Master Killer?
GFK.
Don't know that one.
Capricorn?
Ghostface Killer and Action Bronson sounds so much like. Well, Action Bronson sounds so much like Ghostface Killer. I was just say that.
I like action.
Is there another
too.
group like Wu-Tang where there's like a ton of people?
D12.
Who did bombs over Baghdad? Fucking.
Outcast.
No, that's two guys though.
That was 2 guys?
Yeah.
Two
Okay,
guys.
it's 2 guys.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
It's Andre 3000 and Dre.
Yeah, but the Dungeon family, you could say that they're because that's Outkast Outkast and Goody Mob. So that's 6 of them.
But then that has CeeLo and.
I was wrong.
Yeah, they're from the Goody Mob.
But I thought the Dungeon family is because they shared a recording studio together, but they were different groups.
Yeah.
But then that was the Dungeon family is.
They did like a compilation thing too.
Oh.
8 people?
Wu-Tang has way more.